We're back here at Dunia Bintang School, and it's right up near the GWK statue in Uluwatu. It's a beautiful place. Look at their school grounds. Banana trees, a giant big mango tree, and it's just, look, this was a dirt track when we first came here, and now they've got paving areas for the kids. They've got new classrooms. They've got so much happening. All thanks to you guys, to the sponsors who have helped us to make this absolutely possible. So today I bought a bit of a surprise up. One of my subscribers, or two of my subscribers, they said, what do you need for the school? And I said, look, they don't have any electronic stuff, so if you've got a spare laptop, or you know anyone's got an old laptop, please donate that. Now I've got a couple of laptops now, but there's 3 classrooms, so we do need a couple. So they've got a laptop they've donated, but guess who turned up by surprise 2 days ago? Hello! Damien. And Damien's the one who sponsored the whole classroom. So over Christmas, he gave me a huge donation, and by I guess the beginning of January, there was a whole classroom built for the kids. So we've donated some other bits and pieces, some audio visual stuff and some ceiling fans and that, just to make it a bit more convenient. But today it's a bit of a surprise. We've got the laptop, we've got a box of goodies for the kids, and Damien's probably going to do some classwork. He's going to teach them English and probably get them to sing a song or something.
I'll give him an English lesson.
You're going to give him English lesson? Okay, well, I bet not, because some of my English isn't the best. Okay, so let's go.
Hello everyone.
Brad and Carol's coming up there. Oh, when they're finished. So this is the classroom. The new one is the one that we're going into now. And they've turned that into a multi-purpose classroom with audio visual and stuff like that as well. Hello. Hello. Keep going. Hello, Mr. Damien.
I'm wet.
So we've got a laptop for the classroom. Another one to fix the other one.
Thank you very much.
We just need the adapter for the plug for it. Oh, we can fix that. High five. Mr. Brad and Miss Carol.
Miss Carol, Mr.
Brad.
Are you ready?
Yeah!
Are you ready?
Yeah!
Hey, shoulder, hey, shoulder, K is for kangaroo, kangaroo. L is for lion, lion. M is for monkey, monkey. No. O is for octopus, octopus. P is for pig, C, cut. D, E, at. I, eat. Hang on.
F for G and H, sorry. One of the reasons that we started this project here at the school was because I found out during COVID this school was established for people who couldn't afford to go to the mainstream schools, and they're often in very poor or very limited environments. So we have started a little campaign to try to get the kids' tuition sponsored. And it doesn't cover 100% of their schooling costs, but it certainly covers their annual school fees and their uniforms and stuff. So I'm really pleased to say, here we go, it's a bit noisy in here, but Mr. Brad and Miss Carol have generously donated $200 towards the sponsorship for a child that goes to school for the next 12 months. So fantastic, guys. These are the faces of the kids that you're helping. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much for the laptop as well. The kids just, well, now they've got a little bit of audio visual and everything they're doing. It's just, it's making their life better, and it really is changing the lives of these little kids here. So from me, from all my friends, from my family over here in Bali, to you guys, cheers guys, thanks so much. It's beautiful. If you want to get involved, you can send me an email. I'm going to put an email address down below. There are still some projects that need to be done at this school, and we're trying to help as much as we can, but obviously we've got limited resources. So anyone that wants to help, send me an email. I'll tell you exactly what you can do to get involved. We still have some children that don't have any sponsors, so we're doing everything we can. But look, the next big project I've got, there's two things. Their toilet, I'll take you up and show you in a minute, and the other thing too is this is the new classroom that Damien helped to put together, but the ground between the classrooms is rough. It is concrete, but I tell you what, I've seen so many skinned elbows and knees. They've done a whole heap, but they still need a little bit more. So we're going to try and get enough money together to pave the whole playground. I've heard there's options of getting rubber matting or something for it, which would be fantastic. Then we've given them a basketball arena, but I'm going to get wet, but I'm going to show you. Oh, these are the great little classrooms they've got. There's about 40 kids in the school, and the next school year is about to start. So this is one of the classrooms here. They're sort of basic, but useful and serviceable. We've also donated some ceiling fans, some proper fans to go in the ceiling, so that they can get a bit better circulation for the kids. That we only dropped them up the other day. In fact, they were left over from my renovation, so we thought, you know, I can't think of a better place to send them than up here to the school. But I got to show you one thing. That little building over there, now look, it's only a tiny little classroom. There's 40 kids here, and it's about 4 or 5 staff. They all use one toilet, and I've got to show you. This is why they need a bit of help, guys, because that one little toilet isn't what you would say the most sanitary place to go. They can't flush the toilet. They use the bucket and a plastic bin to get rid of their waste. There's one toilet for boys and girls, and teachers and adults. There's a hand basin to wash their hands before dinner or breakfast or lunch or whatever they do. And as you can see, it's look, they need help. A little bit of help goes an enormous amount, enormous way. So we're going to try and get a bit of money together. We're going to try and get some more donations from the people that have been supporting the school, just a little bit, so we can firstly fix up the amenities, and secondly, so we can look after these the playground, so the kids got a safe place to play, and it's not all bumpy and rough. I just want to thank everyone so much. I've said this every time, but without people like you guys watching, the supporters, the sponsors, the people that have come over here to donate food or pencils and painting equipment and everything, it's just been overwhelming. And honestly, for the last 6 months since we've started on this project, maybe a little bit longer than 6 months, I've seen a massive change in what the kids are doing, and the painting and all the drawing and stuff like that. So if you're coming to Bali and you want to come up here, let me know. Get on to me, probably through Facebook, and say, Muzza, we're coming over. I'm going to put a link. They've got a Facebook page that's all about what we're doing here at the school, and you're most welcome to join that and start talking to us and see what you can do to help. I just want to thank everyone for everything they've done. Let's keep this going. Let's get their playground a little bit sorted out. Let's help with the toilets. so they've at least got a boys and a girls toilets, and preferably something they can sit down and do what they've got to do properly. Look, that's how they live over here. This is normal for them, but it's a bit tough. It really is. So some clean, fresh water to be able to wash their hands before lunch. It's the simpler basic things. And look, they've got the most beautiful school in the entire world. They've got this giant big mango tree. They've got plants everywhere. They've got bananas growing in the playground. And all the kids want is just some rope to climb, a slippery dip, and a few balls to kick around. And I tell you what, they're the happiest things in the world. So I love coming up here. It's so uplifting. It's so, it's just beautiful just to see how easy it is to change the life of some kids. These kids in this school here are aged 4 to 6, and when they get over 6, they go up to the junior primary. So this is like the kindergarten level. They're reading and writing basic, they're learning English, they're learning numbers, they're learning the alphabet. It's so much that they're doing, it's just amazing. So listen, I'm going to go get back in there and play with the kids, have a great time, and I just want to thank you all for coming along. I'll do a little bit of a montage of some of the things that we've done over the last 6 months, just to catch you all up. If you haven't seen what we've been doing at the school here, or the donations we've received, I think it's about time you saw the whole story. So sit back, won't take long, and I'm sure you'll be really, really pleased to see it. Thanks, guys. Today, I'm going out to Uluwatu to visit a school that's been established for people who can't afford to send their kids to the normal schools. Now, it's only a very small school and they're just in their building phase, so we're going to see what we can do and if there's any projects I can put in place that are going to help the kids in this region to be able to you know, get a good education.
How are you, mister? Something like that. So she doing this because she want to make sure that every child, even they have something need, that they can go to the proper school.
And bounce, and bounce, and bounce. Let's go, let's go. We're gonna do a song, okay? Are you ready? I'm gonna take my shoes off. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Good job. Ba, 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 ba.
What an incredible place and what incredible inspiring people. This lady has a disabled son and he couldn't get a normal education, so she wanted to set something up that not only supplied her child with an education but also helping the local community. And this lovely man beside me here, the father and her husband helped her. The father supplied the land. It's right under the shadows of the giant big GWK statue that you can see from nearly everywhere in Denpasar. And it's set in a beautiful little environment just metres off the main highway, but you would never know this little tiny place existed. And they've got 36 kids here in the school, and because they've only got tin roofs and brick buildings, the school is incredibly hot and the kids are having a hell of a time trying to keep motivated or keep attentive. So all they've asked for, the most simple thing, is they just want some ceiling tiles or some barricades or barriers in the ceiling so they can try and cool the classes down so they're not so incredibly hot. They've got some good tree cover here, but you can imagine there's no air conditioning, there's no nothing, so they've got a fan in the corners.
Bahasa Inggrisnya? Pinter. Kalau gininya tutupnya kenapa? Bahasa Inggrisnya? Pinter. Monday, I
$170 is the annual school fees that these guys, and that covers the uniforms, it covers the tuition, and to cover books and pencils and stuff.
They got some books.
Some supplies. Bye bye. Bye bye. It's 75 cents a ball, and look how much fun these kids are having with them. Look, it's just amazing. They're all running around, they're having a great time. We haven't even given them their own individual packs yet, but it's just lovely just to be able to see them having a great time. Watching their little cultural dance this morning was really cool.
There you go.
Right, red one.
There you go.
Say thank you, mister. Hey. Bye-bye. I want to introduce you to a friend of mine who I've got to know over the last couple of months. I met him in Bali, sitting on a beach at 66, watching the sunset and having a bit of a chat. Now, Damien is Aussie. He's been living for the last 15 or so years in Japan, and he's actually built his own school. So when he was talking about the school that he runs, it's an international school, it's for young kids, very small ones. I said, well, that's amazing, because tomorrow morning I'm going over to Uluwatu, or to the Jimbaran area, excuse the noise, because we've been asked to come and talk to a local school over here with a view to getting it some assistance, some sponsorship. So we turned up, we saw what had to be done, and this guy decided to really chip in and help. Now, Damien,
Hey guys.
you came over here in some ways possibly to die. Things, your health wasn't looking really good when you first got to Bali.
Exactly.
And the last 12 months has been hell.
Hell.
Do you want to explain just a little bit about your situation?
Basically, in Japan, I rescue a lot of animals. I rescue horses and rehome them, retrain them. Rescue dogs, chickens. I got a big farm in Japan as well. And the doctors are pretty convinced that because of that farm, I got a pneumonic disease, like through my lungs, an autoimmune disease. And 5 out of 6 people don't make the treatment, so it's been a hell of a year. Lots of steroids, and I couldn't walk, and heart attacks, and my kidney shut down, my liver shut down.
And your hair grew all funny on your chin.
Yeah, and changed colours. Yeah, so pretty much it was a pretty rough year, and I thought I'm gonna come to Bali because it's just so healing. It's really therapeutic.
That was your first trip to Bali?
No, it's about my 31st.
31st.
30th, I think it was my 30th last trip. Yeah, and just the culture and the people here. I just thought if I can help, if I can give back, you know, maybe I can get some blessings back. So.
And so he was over here. We found the school. We asked what they needed, and Damien said, "What's your long-term goals?" what is there in the future of the school that we need? Because we've got 38 kids in this little tiny school. There's a couple of classrooms, there's one toilet, and it's a long drop type toilet, a local toilet. And one of the things that the owner said, and here he is over our shoulder here, is we want to be able to put in a couple of more classrooms, because the school is expanding faster than they can keep up with the kids. So after a couple of negotiations, almost, was it the first visit, I think?
Yeah, first visit.
Damien turned around and he said, you know what, I want to do something special for the school. I'm going to donate a classroom. So it's taken a little bit of time just to get things organised and to go through a couple of months. He went back to Japan. The amazing news is all his tests and that have come back so much better than when he left.
Yeah.
That his health is a million times better. But so far, check out the difference in the school already. We've got paving stones, we've got basketball courts, we've got a whole heap of work underway already.
It's amazing.
We've got
a short time too.
We've got about a dozen kids that go to the school that are being sponsored by Aussies and Kiwis and people around the world, just to try to help out, because most of the people that go to this school couldn't afford or couldn't get into a normal state school. So this was set up to try and help people, and they found some people that wanted to help people to help them. So today I'm so excited to say that Damien's bought a bag of money and he's going to hand over enough. And Jim,
a big project done, whatever they need.
Okay, so it costs $5,000 to build a classroom, and guess what? In the next month, and by the beginning of next semester, they're going to have a brand new classroom, all thanks to this guy here. I can't tell you how proud I am and how excited the school teachers and the students and the principal and everyone is. It is such a massive day, and we are so incredibly grateful that I just want to have a little quiet word before the mayhem, because
it's going to be crazy.
It's going to be a bit crazy. I guarantee there's going to be some tears.
Lots of tears.
These ladies here bursted into tears.
You know, and I can't do it without you, mate. Like you and all your subscribers. You know, I found you online and I thought, mate, I've got to help this guy out too. Like if I can, I've got to meet him, and I found you on the beach.
Yeah, there we are, having a beer on Double Six.
Mate, yeah, great.
So look, it's been an incredible journey for me. I've been helping people for 12 months, nearly exactly to the day, and to finish the 12 months like on this big high is just, for me, it's massive. It's just massive. So okay, look, these are the little classrooms that they've actually built themselves, and they're nice and simple. This is the building platform, and this is where we're going to be putting the new classroom. Now luckily they don't have quite the problems with building zones and council approval over here. It's not the way it's done, luckily, because that would bog it down in red tape.
Grass for me, because I'm sick, and he's been mowing, saving up his pocket money, and he goes, I want to be like you, Dad, please, can I have one kid this
Anak, how old are your son?
He's 10.
See, so inspiration ya guys. Jadi anaknya umurnya 10 tahun, kerja sama dia motongin rumput supaya dia bisa dapat hasilin ini duit supaya bisa buat sumbangan.
So for 3 months farm work.
Untuk 3 bulan dia motongin rumput.
Luar biasa.
So there you go, a 10-year-old who is our youngest sponsor, has got his own Bali buddy.
Yeah.
Now just to let you guys know, it costs $170 for these kids to do their annual subscription, which covers their uniforms and their basic tuition.
Yeah.
And we've got now a dozen kids, and there's more coming. As it comes through, it goes straight into these guys to cover the kids' schooling. So this
is from my son Kai.
From his 10-year-old son.
Yeah, my 10-year-old son Kai. This is for one child.
From this is from me. This is from you.
My best friend Paul.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Give him a hug.
Thank you. Thank you.
So what's going to happen is you're going to get you'll get a photo and you'll get some little information about your child that you're sponsoring, and then that child wants some information, a photo of you and or your family or whatever, so that you can sort of keep in touch through the school. And any time you're coming back to Bali, give an open invitation to come up here and meet them and say hello, and maybe take the family out for lunch or something like that. Because your donation is directly helping the family as well.
Okay.
So
She can sponsor them all.
Wow, that's a lot of cash.
so here we go. Drum roll. This is what a classroom looks like.
This is a classroom. You know, kids of the future, and I want to bless your kids at your school. So please. Thank you.
She's going.
Semoga cita-citanya tercapai ya Pak ya. Selamat ya Miss ya. Finally. Bapak.
Ya, makasih Mak.
Finally.
You've done a great start already.
It's amazing to see how quickly it's been done
My name's Matt.
and how much more there is to do, but by the time I get back from going to see my own family, I think there's going to be a brand new classroom there. So, and we've got more people coming. Bagus! Oh my God, it's amazing. Oh look, and the classroom's already under construction. Oh my God. Hello. Oh my God. Okay, so this is how you get it done. You don't have council fees or approvals. You just get a builder, some gravel, pile of cement and sand. He mixes it by hand, and there's the foundations. I haven't even cleaned out the middle of it, eh, boss? But look at that. So the whole classroom, the whole playground used to be rough and bumpy and very uncomfortable. And now look at it. They're starting, they've got paving down there, they've got some games already on there. Look at their basketball hoop over there. It is just, wow.
That's amazing.
You were here when it all started, brother, and look at this.
Yeah, that's amazing.
How proud.
A little bit of charity, man, goes a long way, eh?
You know, it's a shame that the government and the local community don't have the resources to make this happen. But if you haven't got the resources to make it happen, all you need is some friends that have the resources. And I just, I'm overwhelmed that you guys and this guy and collectively APAC have achieved something so monumental so incredibly quickly. So there's going to be another one about the same size as that sitting there. He tells me it's going to take about 4 weeks to finish. We're already well underway, man. Within the first week, there's no council permits. no
red tape.
No red tape, no building consents, no engineers reports. They just whack the cement down. Oh, you've got to love it. This is how to get stuff done. Brother. Bloody bagus. Oh man.
Morning, brother.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic.
That is the work.
So busy. Hello, boss. Wow. That looks great, man. Yeah. Look, I'm beaming. I'm just so excited. I'm so proud of everything that we've helped these guys to achieve. The minute we've given him a donation, not only does he get underway the next day and get the paving stones down and whatever, but he also gives us receipts to show us that the money that's being sent over here is going to 100% good cause. So it's so nice to be able to do something. Look at him. It's so nice to be able to find somewhere that genuinely loves or needs the help. And at the entrance to the GWK statue, we're just getting dressed here because today's the day that they're going to do the blessing ceremony for the new school building. So a bit exciting. We've done a mad dash up through traffic and we're here.
Already start. Peneng-eneng. Tengeneng-eneng.
Good morning.
Looking dead sexy.
Ya kan kita mau ini acara HKSI.
Hello, darling.
I want some love
Good
too.
to be here. Hello, Puck.
Good morning. Gorgeous. Thank you.
Aku nggak lihat loh. Aku nanya tadi, Mbak Anis datang ke hari ini datang.
I know this house is some money.
How are you?
I'm gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
Wow, look at this.
Hello. Ooh, ah. Ooh. Hey.
Hello.
Without doubt, one of the most amazing things about Bali is their spiritual and their traditional side. It's stronger here than any place in the world I've ever visited. And it's such an important part of their daily living. If you live in the village, or if you come from a village, as most of them do, and you want to go and move to the city or whatever, if there's a ceremony in your village, you're expected to drop what you're doing, leave your work and come up here to where you come from and be a part of that village. If someone dies in the village, then again you all come back to be part of that village. So it's this village life, I think, that's helped Bali to stay so true to its ancient roots, and it's been here for tens of thousands of years, living a very, very spiritual and a very traditional, very cultural tradition. It's unbelievable. If you do come to Bali, there are several tours that are available that you can go and do, but there's also so many ceremonies. Depending on the day, there are so many ceremonies and opportunities for you to watch funerals and weddings and blessings and all sorts of things. And quite often, if you do pull up and you see something and you ask, can I come watch, they're more than welcoming to have you along to check out the ceremony. I don't understand the significance of it, but just watching it is quite surreal. So important to them. It's such a part of everyday life here in Bali. It's not just something that you do on the weekends. It's not something it's a part of their whole culture and their whole tradition. And it's about respect and honour and karma.
Makanya mau diambil.
Yes.
You see, they are so happy that you can join with us.
Big thank you to everybody.
Yeah, thank you for everything.
My flower man.
Yeah. It is special for me, from me. Mama Elo. My son is Elo. Yes, yeah. Hello.
From America,
very
from
precious for
Australia,
us.
and
And for everything
Japan.
all the world.
even Bali.
Yes.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Are you happy? Awesome. Can't wait to watch Japan. You can speak to Japanese kids.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
You already give the room, huh?
So, so here's the tree. Here's our sponsorship tree, and you can see we've already got some kids' faces there. In a few days' time, there's going to be another dozen or so photos up on the wall, because we're going to be putting photos of all the kids and their sponsors, and all the kids that are going to this school. And that's going to be on the tree in the new classroom. So, look at this.
Scholarship really like that.
Good job, man.
Yes,
Good job.
thank you.
It's amazing. Amazing what you can achieve in the world of effort. Isn't it? It's only been a few months since we started. I'll stop crying. Well, there you go, guys. This is your help at work, being able to help other people. It makes such a difference, and it's just it's overwhelming, and it's beautiful to be a part of the journey on behalf of you guys. So thank you so much. Cheers, guys.